It's really beautiful.
Come on, let's go. It's so cool. Just look at this.
This is day 2 of our New Zealand trip. We had a pleasant stay at Tiano and it's 6 o'clock.
We are half an hour late.
It shows 1 hour 45 minutes in the map.
But if you're stopping at different places, then it might take longer.
Yeah.
It's just to be safe. Because I've been scarred.
Oh, you had
last time. So
yeah.
Exactly how many years? Exactly 7 years back. Hi, this is future Dinesh, like 7-8 months after recording that video. It finally took me that long to get around to editing these. So when I'm editing this, I've thought I'll give a proper account as to what happened last time and how we missed out. While I show scenes of how 2025 compared to 2027, but before I start off, even I amaze myself as to how it turned out to be that I go back after 7 odd years exactly on that day. It would have seemed like I'm really good at planning if I say that I actually intended to go on the exact same day 7 years later, but that's not the case. It just happens to be that it lined up. Like last time I went on an Easter break, and this time also we were going on an Easter break, but the odds of me exactly planning again so that I can go to Milford Sounds on the exact same day is just cosmic alignment. Like I had to go back and actually check my dates to make sure that it was the case. Like this is one of the pictures from like 2025. If you see the dates, like April 17th 2025, and that's one of the pictures from 2017. If you see, the date is 17/2018. So I don't think I could have lined it up any better even if I tried. So yeah, so last time we were a group of 6, starry-eyed, lots of hope. That was when we were doing our, when we were studying our masters. So everyone was on crappy part-time work, and we basically scrounged together every penny we have, and we all decided to go to New Zealand for a Easter break. And pretty much since we couldn't afford to take a long break, we wanted to just do South Island and like a road trip for a week. And like the highlight was supposed to be Milford Sounds, and due to lack of time, we had decided that we'll do one of the one of most coveted things to do was one of the kayaking trips in Milford Sounds. And we researched a lot, and we found this ROSH&DNA kayaking is supposed to be really good, and we booked well in advance. We somehow managed to wake up super early and get there on time. So like all throughout the way, like you'll be seeing shots, like there was this, us admiring the fact that it was there was a little bit of mist and frost and a little bit of rain falling over. There was water trickling down the mountains. just looked magical. When I'm comparing the footage from 2025 and 2018, it looks like 2018 was biblical rain or something like that. It's too cloudy and grunge, but during that time it just looked like a whole another world to us. It was just magical to us. So all across we were like, wow, it's an insane view, the mountain and the water trickling down and everything. We felt it was great, but finally when we reached the parking lot we get to, there was this guy coming around running towards us, and we were like, hey, is it the party of Dinesh and Six who are there for the kayaking? They're like, wonderful, yes, that's us. I was thinking like insane service, like you greet us at the car park, that's just insane. But little did we know that the reason he came around to the car park was to let us know that we can do the kayaking on that day. That would be fine. It's just that if we stayed around to do the kayak, the Homer tunnel, I think it's the Homer tunnel, the tunnel that you see in the footage, that'll be closing at around 10 in the morning, and after that it would be open for roughly 2 to 3 days. So that basically threw a big spanner in all of our plans, and we basically had to pivot and decide that we can't actually stay in Milford Sounds because we had so many other things booked up, and there was no way that out of the 5 days we could afford to spend 3 days in Milford Sounds. Then we had to turn back like immediately. So we basically drove all through the way, saw the car park, did not even get out of our cars, did not see the view or like anything of the fjord, turned back, and we went to Queenstown. We were heavily disappointed, but then New Zealand has its own charm and there was so much to see that we quickly got over it. But there was a little part of me that always kept thinking it's supposed to be one of the best places in the world, that I gotta see it again.
Hi guys!
We have managed to reach Milford Sounds, and it's pretty much crazy beautiful all around. And so what's your first impression? I've seen this much before. What's your first impression?
It's really beautiful. I haven't seen this kind of a place before.
It's just anywhere you look, it's just mountains.
Yeah, everywhere you look, it's just miraculous, okay? It's like magical. It can't be expressed in words.
So as you can see, Roshni was clearly way too excited to be here. From the car park, there's like a 15 to 20 minutes walk, and it's just pretty all around as you're walking through. I would recommend that you account for this time in your travel, because you would quickly lose track of time taking pictures.
So we're going to the visitor terminal. We have almost reached. It's there. How do you pronounce this? Piopiotahi. Milford Sound is known as Piopiotahi.
No, Piopiotahi.
Piopiotahi.
I thought it was just Piopiotahi. No,
Oh, it's the 8th wonder of the world?
Yeah, as in maybe not listed.
Yeah. One of the wettest places on earth. It receives an annual rainfall of 6,700 millimeters. Hi everyone, so we have reached the Milford Sounds Visitor Center, and we are going on a cruise Milford boat. There are boats on the other side as well. The reason behind why we have chosen this cruise Milford one is mainly because it's gonna be like less crowded and there will be space to roam around a bit. So I'm hoping that this boat will go near the waterfalls and we'll be able to capture the pictures peacefully. And yeah, can't wait to show you guys what we're gonna experience in the cruise. Come on, let's go! Yeah, so we have entered the cruise boat, and I think there are barely few people here. There are a couple of seats underneath, but we are planning to stand here so that we can capture everything. Yeah, it's gonna start.
Now folks, on our left hand side here, we're just coming around Mitre Peak. It's one of New Zealand's most famous and most photographed mountains, certainly an icon of New Zealand. It's 1,682 meters.
One of the things I felt is that it's very difficult to capture or understand how immense the scale of these mountains are. Like, all of these mountains, when you're traveling in the boat through the fjord, they're just towering over you, and there's so many waterfalls that are trickling down. And to be fair, this was not even a time when it was raining a lot, so I can't even imagine the number of waterfalls there would be when it's a full-blown rain there.
So we are in the open ocean now. We have come across the fjord all the way, and we'll be circling back sometime.
Very good fishing.
But the view is just breathtaking. Oh my God, there's no words, no comments.
all year round, but the
Should
summer
definitely
months
experience it
is when
in my
us
lifetime.
fishermen get really.
And I can live here for my whole life, Dinesh. If you want to go back alone, I can stay here.
There were also the couple of these guys just chilling on the rock, giving a casual hi to the travelers. I felt this is a good way to give a kind of a scale for the size of these waterfalls and these mountains. Like, from further away it looks like a normal waterfall, but like in the next video, when there's a pretty significant sized ship, so that boat's like 3 or 4 times our boat size, but it looks small in comparison to the waterfalls itself. You can see the mist from the waterfall just engulfing the ship. The noise of the water just shows you how immense that waterfall is. And that's just one of many. So after 1.5 hours or close to 2 hours of just breezing through the fjord, has come to an end. We can pretty much confidently say that the place has ruined it for us, because we might be comparing every other place that we see in the future with how pretty this place was.
7 years back in 2017, April, exactly on this day, it was when I last attempted to come and see Milford Sounds. Wasn't successful back then, but today I was able to see it. Still, the place lives up to the hype. I've seen so many pictures and videos of this place since then, and still those pictures and videos doesn't do justice to what you actually get to see in person. And you gotta come and see it in person to appreciate the sheer scale of the mountains and how unique the place is. And I hope everyone gets a chance to experience it in person at some point in their lives.